you guys, if you're interested in learning how I'm planning to pay for nursing school, go ahead and stick around. Hello all, welcome to my channel. My name is Quel. If you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I am a licensed practical nurse, and it has been part of the plan for me to continue on with my nursing schooling. So I have made plans from the beginning to continue on with nursing school and continue on to get my RN. So now is the time. I feel like it's a great time for me to start searching and looking around for different learning opportunities and different educational programs that works for my lifestyle. Now, I did check out a program. I talked with a academic advisor, so that's just what we're going to talk about today, how I am financially going to pay for nursing school, because as you guys know, nursing school is pretty pricey. But before we hop into the video, go ahead and like this video and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's go ahead and get into my plan. So I just want to say that I love this community. I love my nursing community. I believe that you guys are awesome and you have the greatest intentions, but unfortunately this is going on the internet, this is going on YouTube, so it could reach whoever on the internet. So I am not one to be very specific as far as the actual names of the programs that I'm going to attend or my actual specific location. I do live in Ohio, in central Ohio, but that's as specific as I will go, just because again, I believe that this community is awesome, but not everybody has the best intention, and unfortunately this is a public video, so anybody can check this out and, you know, stranger danger. So I know you guys, sometimes I get DMs a lot asking what my specific program is called, and unfortunately, unless I know you specifically, I don't give specific names to programs that I attend. Now what I do is if I know that you're in Ohio, I'll refer you to the Board of Nursing. I'll give you like the list of programs that are approved through the state of Ohio and that sort of thing. But I'm sorry, I'm not going to give anything specific, especially in the videos, just because again, it's going out to the public and I just have to be very aware of my safety and the safety of my family. So I hope you guys definitely understand that. Okay, so what I did was I went onto a website of a nursing program that I have been looking at for years. I signed up for their nursing orientation, and an academic advisor called me within, I believe, 30 minutes or an hour just to see if I had any questions. So no, it was an admissions advisor. I'm sorry. It was an admissions advisor that contacted me, and I wasn't able to talk to her then, but we did get to discuss it the next day, which I'm glad that I didn't speak to her the same day, because it gave me a chance to kind of like write out a list of different questions that I had. The program costs $82,350.
Oh my God!
So though I'm not going to get into like details about the name or the exact like specifics of the program, I will say that it is a 3-year BSN program. It's very respected in the nursing community. So it definitely has all the credentials, all the accolades. The NCLEX passing rate is 97.7 in 2019. So they're excellent in the nursing field, but the price is just, it's so mind-blowing. So the whole time when she was talking to me about the price, I was just thinking, just because when I do get my BSN, though I may be able to afford any student loan repayments, that doesn't mean that I should automatically just pick that school because I'll be able to afford it later. I should do things in order to lower that cost as much as possible. Right now, I do still have student loans for my LPN program, and though that program was only $15,000, which is like a tremendous difference between the two, and the monthly payments aren't expensive whatsoever, it's definitely doable. It's better if I didn't have those payments at all, obviously. So, and before I went to LPN school, I didn't do anything to lower the cost other than file my financial aid. So I did the FAFSA, but other than that, I didn't apply for any scholarships. I didn't do anything. I didn't put any of my money up front into the program to lower the cost. So I just basically took out student loans. And I just want to do things differently this time as much as possible. And one of those things is to go to my local community college for all of my general ed classes. So this particular school does have a transfer agreement with my local community college, meaning that I can take classes at my community college that will transfer. So that's what I plan to do. I already do have some college courses that can transfer, and at my local community college, it only costs $167 per credit hour in comparison to this nursing school that costs $675 per credit hour. It costs about $2,000, a little bit over $2,000 every 3 credit hours at the nursing school. So I definitely will save a substantial amount. I have a reading comprehension, so I can do that. Psychology classes will transfer. So I will be saving a lot of money just getting as many classes as I possibly can at a local community college. It's funny where life takes you, but I was actually considering signing up to be a package handler. Again, I'm not going to get into any specifics. You guys can do your Google research if you want. But at this particular company, they from day one give their package handlers, part-time workers, $5,250 in tuition reimbursement. Tuition reimbursement is what I'm looking for, and they're offering that day one. A lot of the times these companies want you to stay there for at least 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, that sort of thing, maybe even after a year of working, and it may not apply to part-time workers. I'm not sure what the job entails. I don't know if I'm cut out for it as far as the labor is concerned, because I'm sure it's not an easy job whatsoever. But I did have friends that said that they got through some of their school, like they went to a community college, and that's how they were able to pay for that, and it paid for the tuition for the entire year for them at a community college. So for me, that will cut down the cost significantly. If I just work part-time 15 hours, that's basically like 2 days a week, or I can split it up and, you know, make my own schedule that way. But work there 15 hours a week and get tuition reimbursement from day one, and again, that's $5,250. That is such a great amount. So I was definitely considering doing that just so I can cut down some of my costs. Next, I plan to contribute at least 20% of all of my earned income. So if I do decide that I want to be a package handler, it'll be 20% from that. From my YouTube money, and I'm still going to do nurse visits. So I'm still going to be actively doing my nurse visits, again, my YouTube money, and then working as a package handler. I already saved at least 20% of all earned income, and that's just in my savings account. So, and then I'm going to put an additional 20% towards my schooling. So I did mention YouTube, and I do again treat this as a small business, and if you guys can definitely support me by watching my videos in its entirety, if you guys can just also engage into my videos as far as like writing comments, giving it a thumbs up, it definitely helps the algorithm, and it helps promote the video so much if there's engagement and if you guys watch it in its entirety. Even if you see multiple ads or multiple commercials on the videos, I apologize so much if that gets on your nerves, but it definitely, again, this is one of the streams of income that I'm going to use in order to help me pay for nursing school. So if you see that on any of my videos, just know it's going into a good place. I have 2 kids. I'm trying not to have a mountain of debt when I come out of nursing school and be able to start my career. So if you guys see that, I appreciate your understanding and just engaging with my videos and watching it in its entirety. It helps me so much. So that's the next thing that I plan to do, is contribute 20% of my earned income. Next, I'm just going to contribute a portion of my refund check. So I'm not really sure how much it's going to be this year because it's been such a weird year. It's been such a weird year. But again, I always save my money. I'm a big saver. I love saving money. I'm one of those people that, I'm not frugal. I'll spend my money, but I'm very, very particular. Again, that's why I'm creating this video. I love playing with numbers. I like seeing what I have, what I can contribute here and there. So I always save my money. I try to invest my money, and contribute it to things that will help me in the future, like a education investment. So anyway, that's why we're creating this video. So I plan to give money from my refund check as well. So for my savings account, I do plan to contribute money from there every single year to cut down the cost. And lastly, I plan to apply for as many scholarships and as many grants as I possibly can. So I'm just going to do a Google search. Honestly, I'm going to ask around. I have friends that have their doctorates, their masters. I have nursing friends. I'm just going to ask them exactly any type of scholarships that they know of. I'm going to go on Google. I live in the state of Ohio, so if you guys know of any scholarships at all, let's help each other in the comments. The mission advisor also sent me a document that had scholarships from the school. So I'm going to go on there. I'm going to go into the Board of Nursing website to see if there's any scholarship opportunities there. I'm going to go on Ohio Means Jobs just to see if there's any scholarships there. I'm going to go to, if your family members, if your grandmother, if your mother, if your father, your grandfather, aunts, uncles are part of organizations, see if they offer scholarships there. See if your jobs offer scholarships there. So those are the big things as far as money that I do not have to pay back in the future. You might have to write an essay, you might have to do a video for them, but it's definitely worth the effort just so that you're not paying money on the tail end. My ultimate goal is to get the cost down to under $40,000. If I can get that number to zero, obviously that's what I'm going to try to do, but I think that I can stomach $40,000 over $82,350. So again, that's just what I plan to do. I plan to go to a local community college to do as many general education classes. The general education classes at my local community college is $167 as opposed to $675. So I might as well just get that done at a community college, mostly take those classes online or at a time that works best for me. I plan to possibly become a package handler so I can get $5,000 in tuition reimbursement, over $5,000 in tuition reimbursement. That's awesome that they do that. So do that. I plan to contribute at least 20% of all my earned income to go specifically to my schooling. I plan to contribute money from my refund check and for my savings account, and I plan to apply for as many scholarships and grants as I possibly can to get that figure down to around at least $40,000. Again, this is a 3-year BSN program. I don't know if it's obviously it's an accelerated course. It's very respectable in the nursing community. There's a lot of steps that I have to take in order to actually get into the nursing school. But me just starting from the ground level, I'm thinking financially, and future Raquel is going to be happy that Raquel right now is planning not to have a boatload of debt in the future. So and it's not set in stone. I may not even go to this nursing school. I might go to a different one, but for this particular nursing school, this is the plan for this school. And if I choose to go to another school, these tips might tweak a little bit. Probably not, because for all the nursing schools, I'll probably do some sort of this plan. The money's going to change because I believe this is the most expensive school that I'm looking at. Again, I might not decide or might choose to go to a different school, but for right now, this is the plan for this specific school. Anyways, I'm open to suggestions. Please, you guys, if you have any more suggestions for me, let's help each other out. Let's put some suggestions in the comments. Give this a like and stay tuned for more nursing videos because I'm just beginning and there's going to be a lot to come. Thank you for joining me on this journey, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.